Alright, so we pick up a little bit later than where we left off. You're all around a fire right now in the dungeon where you had slayed the shaman. The bard has come out to introduce himself. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Rage, and your new character.
Hear ye, 'tis I, Harold. Known in the Four Corners as Harold the Smooth. You have the grace of my company. I will only charge you 5 gold pieces to adventure with you and to write as many songs as you would like.
I'll give you 10 after we get out of here.
I will not argue if you want to pay me more.
I just give a silent nod.
I don't know if that one is actually working. Yeah, it is.
Which one?
The image. I'm flipping between the images. Should be changing your shots.
I mean, it worked on my screen. I was looking at me.
For me, the little image on the side is like looking to the bottom of the world.
For me, it showed each person that was talking.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Which was really cool.
As you guys are discussing it, Ragnar introduces himself. He is Ragnar Odinson. He is trying to find a wife. And he then states that he has to go check on his partner out in the front. And so he wanders off back through the caverns to go back there. Hide him. There you go. So he went off to go check on his partner, who is outside at the moment. Full strap. There you go. So what are you guys... So again, I planned for this one to be a little shorter and more RP focused, because people were complaining about not enough RP and too much combat. This is where you guys get to interact with each other before a rest. This is where you can do your rituals, prepare your spells, trade gear, check how much each other has, what they're looking for, healing, yada yada yada. You all did just get up to level 3. I believe it was level 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yep, everybody got up to level 3. Good job with the last battle. So some of you may have questions on your current class stuff. If you do, toss them now. While I sit here and fidget with you guys.
What was the question we're supposed to be asking about, if we have questions about, sorry?
If you have questions about your new class things.
Oh, okay.
Or how certain things work, like how Rhyme brought up the preparing spells, rituals, and all that. This is the time to do that kind of stuff. So should you want to change your spell loadouts, your weapons, whatever, now's your chance.
Okay.
What's up?
Will we count the fire as a brazier for a ritual?
Yes, the fire can count as a brazier for a ritual.
Okay. Then
Because
I am
it was
going...
easy to scavenge a brazier from inside that little dungeon room where Harold was being kept. You dragged it out here and lit that up. Here, I'll find a brazier somewhere in here.
Let's see. My kids are so fucking cute.
There you go.
Okay,
So, are we currently, like, long rested, or was that a short rest that we just did?
You're about to do your short rest.
Okay.
I don't remember if I had you guys actually hit short rest or not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so you're about to hit your short rest.
Okay, sounds good.
Any other questions, comments, concerns, issues, complaints? What ritual are you doing?
I am doing the Pact of the Chain ritual. I am sacrificing 10 gold to the brazier in exchange for an hour and 10 minutes summoning an imp.
So you're going to spend an hour summoning an imp.
Yes.
How long does that imp stay around?
It stays around for, I think it says 15 hours, but I gotta double check that.
Okay, that's fine. That'll last you through the night. I just want to make sure, so it's not going to be mid-battle you get it needed.
Doink.
Because that always sucks. And I don't usually follow that time restriction. If you enter a battle with the imp stays in the battle until it dies.
Oh no, yeah, it stays until it dies. There's no time limit.
No time limit.
I have a question.
What is your question?
So if I have a proficiency in a weapon, what does that do exactly?
You add a
Ups your
proficiency
damage.
bonus to your attack and damage. It's automatically calculated in it. So when it says like you roll a d6, add 4, normally it'd be an add 2, but you're adding your 2 proficiency bonus type deal.
Okay.
And sometimes when you're proficient in a weapon, it'll add a certain amount of damage. Or there are some weapons you must have proficiency in to be able to wield it. Fry. No, Fry is proficient in a specific type of weapons that none of you guys are. Which is why you can't wield his mace.
Makes sense, makes sense.
I have no need for such barbaric instruments.
I kind of like it.
Your guitar was going to be an axe. That was my first option. I gave
Why
you
not a
lute
guitar
because your
axe?
that is. It was a guitar axe.
It was a guitar axe.
It was
You
literally
didn't get
a
the guitar
war
axe? What the
He
hell?
said he wanted a lute, so I just gave him the lute instead.
What about a loot axe?
I was gonna go with the
For
high,
the
like,
record, he looks like a human, and so the immediate reaction was Rhyme assumed he was a gnome. Okay. So, while we have this small break and Rhyme, Tiberius, is starting to perform this ritual, echoing guttural tones as he throws gold into the fire, much to the chagrin of most of the party. Because the other three are, well, Kilver and Harold are both gold hogs. And Lux can kind of shrug it off, but he's still watching it like a waste. As you attempt to summon your imp. Lux,
my
what
music
are you doing?
abruptly stops.
What's Rage's character's name again? I'm sorry.
Harold the Smooth.
Harold the Smooth. Gotcha.
Hold on. I think I have a background for him. Did I actually post that background though? Did I send you a background for it, Rage?
Yeah.
Did a background ever get posted for Alaria? Or not Alaria? It wasn't Alaria? I think it's Alaria. Elysia, that's her.
The druid chick?
Yes.
I
You sent it to me.
To answer your question, you sent me the background for mine, but it's not public knowledge because of reasons.
Okay. Yeah. It's not all public knowledge. That's right.
Right.
Give me a second. I have to pull up my documentation. Documents. DnD NPCs.
I gotta.
You have a
gotta
question
add a
about something?
session.
Is there any
Yeah,
point in recording this?
what's her level?
Elysia? 10. She's a
Okay.
level 10 druid of the Court of the Springs.
Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you very much.
Is there any point in recording this? Because
Yeah,
I
there's
don't wanna
some.
have-
It's mostly but you don't have to if you don't.
I don't want
want
to fill out. I mean, if there's important bits, yeah. But it's going to be a lot of cutting nonsense of talking and shit.
That's kind of how all D&D games go.
Yeah, that's how the editing is. I've been watching 4-hour sessions to cut out the talking nonsense.
Yeah, and I'm making sure to pause mine because OBS has the pause function. You can keep mine. I'm going to do that when we like do step aways and all that. But yeah, Elysia is between levels 10 and 15, at least on your check. I have here someone checked and got it between 10 and 15. Ragnar knows, but he's not there to actually ask the question right now. You know she's from the Court of Spring because that was part of her introduction. She's obviously a wood elf. And she is a druid.
I got you. All right, thank you. That was my question. Okay, I'm good to go. Can my guy be like, let's just say I'm like checking my gear, and maybe while he's sitting there for an hour summoning whatever the hell, I don't even know, I fuck around with the mushrooms in the cave and use my poisoner's kit to try and make some poison?
You want him to try to make some poisons?
See.
I have to verify that I'm a human because I clicked your sheet in the game instead of over here where I needed it. Oh Jesus. It does not show me much. Let me go back one. There we go. Game log. Okay. 1 second.
Boy.
Yep, medicine roll to create poisons.
Well, okay, at least it's a positive modifier. Do I roll that in D&D Beyond?
Either or.
Okay.
We're still in cinematic camera. It can't be either or.
Yeah, I've got that game log up on my right side right now.
No poison.
He accidentally takes a sip.
So, after collecting all the mushrooms around the area and the organs from all the various lizards, you are listening to the mumbling of Tiberius as you're attempting to brew these poisons. They're poisons you have brewed before, however the ingredients are a little odd. You've never used these specific ingredients before. So you're testing and trying, and you slowly fall into this trance, listening to the demonic mumblings of the warlock. And in your head, you hear a little whisper. No, not that one, that one. No, this one, that one. And as you slowly follow the instructions in your trance...
Hang on, wait a minute. I think, yeah, I have an advantage against poison.
Okay. As you're listening to the chant, filling these poisons, making the poison and all, it slowly begins to cloud in front of you. I need you to roll me just a d20 straight up.
Gotcha, D20 straight up.
Can I just say my chant is just the song "Hooked on a Feeling"? Uga chaka, uga chaka.
So you're resistant to poisons, not immune. For the record.
Yes.
I forget. Does resistance is just a overall negation, isn't it?
I think it's half.
Yeah, you take half.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
roll
have
1d6. Actually, I rolled the d6. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, you take no damage.
Let's go.
I like my dice. I forgot they're like little living dice. Sanguine. However, what you ended up creating between your own mental instability and the demonic chantings behind you have created an abyssal poison of unknown properties. And no, you
I
cannot
fuck with
roll.
that.
You cannot roll to try to figure it out because it is a failed roll.
I
gonna drink that.
honestly, I mess with it, honestly.
Okay, drink it.
I don't know where my pencil went, so I can't write down. Oh, there it is. I have to pull out my DnD notebook, not my Arma notebook. Thank you. Okay. So.
Oh, I almost
Okay.
fell over in my chair.
So, okay. So that's what he's doing for an hour. He's making that. You're mumbling to get a demon. Harold, what are you doing for the hour?
Strumming my lute.
So you're just going to be playing in front of a bunch of total random strangers that you've never met before and just slaughtered all your prisoner or people that captors. That's the word.
Obviously, I have
That sounds like a
I'm
bard thing.
laid back,
obviously.
my leg over my knee, and my head's resting on that rock behind
Make
my
me
back.
a performance check.
It's not letting me do it because I'm stuck in the cinematic things.
Rolled in D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond. Yeah, if you go to your, so you'd see performance, click the +5. Just click that. It'll roll it.
Okay. Where's... I don't see... Oh. Performance plus... Oh, damn it. That's persuasion. Ignore that.
Okay, you have successfully persuaded, but performance.
There we go.
17. Everybody gets inspiration.
Sweet. You're welcome.
I could have used that before I made the abyssal horror potion.
You just throw it on the ground. I can speak to it.
I think I can too, actually.
I can speak to it. That's a good one. You want to try?
I don't...
We'll save that for, I think, what's coming up.
Children, let's not play with our toys.
Not yet, anyways. That thing is definitely getting spiked on the ground at some point, or thrown at somebody.
Don't give it to Tiberius. It'll end up all over you guys.
Oh no, I'm holding on to this one. We're not getting the bees.
Oh, what's my sleight of hand at?
Dude, I dare you to try it. My sleight of hand is crazy.
His passive perception's too high for you to steal off him.
I thought
Can
that was big. I
can I
thought passive
deceive him?
perception.
Passive perception deals with any form of trying to stealth from somebody else.
But what did I
Covert
roll
stealth.
against it?
You'd roll against his passive perception if he's not actively paying attention.
Can
Which I would be, because there's
attempt-
nothing else
When
to
it's
pay attention
PvP,
to.
When it's PvP, I have to make sure. Now, if it was just an NPC, I'm not going to really care about that one.
Oh,
Is
no.
there any chance of me using persuasion or deception to try to get him to do it?
I fucking,
So
bro.
you got a 21, you got to roll against a 21.
Which one?
For what?
Persuading you to give me the poison.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
You gotta roll
Alright.
You got to roll against a 21.
Alright, I give him the fucking death potion. We're all fucked.
Okay, so Tiberius now has the abyssal potion.
I
I
run.
stop.
I
stop.
sprint in the opposite direction.
So as Kilver hands you the potion starts to shake violently in your hand.
I, like, bolt in the opposite direction.
I sprint in the opposite
And
direction.
as
Like,
it shakes in the hand, it then jumps out and starts floating after sprinting Kilver.
Oh, fuck that shit.
I just
which-
turned my head back to the
to
brazier.
I need you to make a dexterity check, Kilver.
You fucked me, you asshole.
A dexterity check, not saving throw.
Oh, not a saving throw?
No, not a saving throw, a dexterity check.
Oh,
So you click the little +3.
Oh, okay.
Or, well, you roll
Right,
a
well-
d20, add 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. D20 roll. Okay,
Which
we
you
take those.
successfully grab and attached back to your belt after having just remembered you don't want to give this potion to anybody.
Well, that was a horrible idea.
I like straight up give the harshest glare to Harold.
Fry, what are you doing for this hour?
I don't
Probably
know.
just licking his. I can't say that.
So, as a cleric, you have multiple options. You can do a ritual of some sort. You can pray to your goddess for whatever. You can just sleep. You can tend to the wounds of everybody else. You can watch the shenanigans and interact.
Do that one. Do the one before the last one.
Tend the wounds of others.
I haven't recovered
it would
from
add
Val.
a D4 to everybody for healing after the short rest.
I haven't yet recovered from being brutally assaulted by 2 different tieflings and having Rhyme miss his fucking
Everything.
bolt.
They
Yeah.
weren't tieflings for one.
Yeah, they weren't.
I thought they were.
Lizardmen.
They were lizard men.
Oh, right. They just
Lizard
had.
folk. Lizard folk.
Okay, I was 2v1ing and then you shoot the one across the room. I'm still angry at you.
I've been giving you bonuses left and right.
What would you like to be doing during this hour?
I guess I'll go ahead and skim over the group to make sure that they're physically okay.
Do you want to spend the whole hour doing that, or do you want to
I do
spend
not.
part of it?
I want to spend part of it. The other part,
Okay.
I'd like to ask Harold how he ended up here.
Okay. That conversation is a whole different thing, right? This is your actual
Okay.
action. So it's split into 15-minute segments depending on what it is and how long it's going to take, right? Potions take about an hour to make. You have
Mhm.
to do your healing. It'll take 30 minutes for 1d4, 45 for 1d6, or the whole hour for 1d8 of healing for everybody. Added to whatever the short rest heals them.
We'll do. I'd still like to do the half.
So a
of the
half
healing.
hour? So what's the other
And-
half hour are you going to be doing?
I guess I'll go ahead and just prayer, meditate.
Pray? Okay.
Yeah.
So you wanted to have a conversation with Harold, though. Give me a second to get this set up.
Who
So do we get a
proceeded?
D4?
Who proceeded to go to the truck and before put a cover on his truck before it rained, so he is not at this computer.
Try. You should probably do a mental health check too.
No, he specifically said physically check. We ain't mentally okay. He knows that.
I need a 1d4 on my mental. My best friend
Yeah.
just died, and I'm out here summoning demons.
Sorry, I'm not a psychologist.
Bro,
I am.
bro, really out here fighting his demons.
Fighting with his demons.
Literally.
Doomslayer would be mad at you.
I forgot none of y'all ever asked me anything about the satanic valors.
I don't give a shit. I think they're dope, but I'm not gonna let you know that. So
When you introduced yourself as a warlock. But that was all you gave. No one knows who you
Yeah.
actually... No one knows who you worship, etc. Or who you made your pact with, I should say.
can I talk with Mr. Tiberius himself?
Yes.
Can I pull him aside and talk to him?
No. He's got to do his ritual.
All right. All right. I'll just be like, so what is it that you're bringing to life around here?
I am asking Asriel for a hell puppy.
Define hell puppy.
An imp. They're actually sweet creatures when you get to know them.
I'll have to take your word for it. Anyways, I expect my payment in full as soon as we complete this abyssal horror that you so-called wish to summon into life.
It's not abyssal. It's from hell.
It's deplorable. Deplorable.
No, I mean the potion that you tried to take from me.
I did not try to take it from you.
Isn't a very nice thing for you to do.
I believe the bard just sought me a better fit to be dealing with things of such eclectic nature.
Yeah, but I'm afraid even the potion disagreed with that.
I think the potion fears me. Or more so, the devil, who has my back.
Fair enough.
Where are you from, Killer? I've never discussed this with you.
I'm from a very far away kingdom. From a once noble family, long since dead. As
How
far as
so?
where I'm... It is nothing of note, simply I was kidnapped and they murdered my entire family, and it was a good fun.
I assume you got it back in blood?
Oh, I didn't, my master did.
A good man.
I wouldn't say that. Just a strong man. We do deal with blood for gold, you know.
Your occupation doesn't inherently make you evil. I deal with devils, but I don't hurt anybody.
Tried to fill a potion, my good sir. I would say thievery is pretty bad.
Hurt anybody. The bees.
The fire.
The fire.
Alright. Those were, incidents. Workplace incidents.
Can
Never
I have
intentional.
hazard comp then?
I gave you hazard comp. That's why you got an extra bit of gold last time. And that's why I bought the extra bees, so I can make it up to you by using them correctly.
You mean by getting me stung again?
You didn't get stung. Everybody else did.
You're right, I'm just better.
No, you just hide. But that's why I pay you.
Damn
To stab
straight.
people in the back.
Gonna get
Alright, I'm done. I'm done talking to this fucker.
I mean, he deals with devils. He's gonna be a little bit,
Eccentric.
not right in the head. See, the sides of his head are shaven so oxygen can get in there to keep it alive. It's really struggling.
Alright, so with that conversation ending, I know Fry wanted to talk to Harold.
Dang it.
What? Say again?
You wanted to converse with Harold.
Ah, yes. I turned to Harold and I asked him, how did you end up here? In this, this is the cave or whatever the heck we're in?
Ruined temple.
The ruined temple, yes.
Well, let's just say that I was traveling, literally. And I got kidnapped by the shaman thingy. And then I sat here for a few days.
Ah, interesting.
Indeed. I'll have to write a song about it.
When I hear this, can I walk over to them and ask Harold? So, did they attempt to do anything to you, or did they do anything to you that we should be made aware of?
To me, no. They devoured my cellmate. The poor skeleton in there.
Did your cellmate have a previous soul when you arrived?
He did not.
I see. Where do you hail from, bud?
Oh, that is a question with many answers. I've traveled for many of years, and I don't really have a home anymore.
A nomad, then. I can
Sort of.
relate.
Although we clearly ran in different circles.
I need you
Yours.
both to roll a history check now.
Oh boy.
You've come across a roleplay position for your backstories in which you will need to roll a history check. Both of you.
Okay.
13.
I got an 8.
And Harold the other 13. Okay. Very well. Continue with your RP. Or your conversation.
What is it you do, good sir? You look handy with the blade.
I deal with blood for gold, my good friend.
Maybe we aren't so different after all.
Hmm.
Except for I play music for gold. It's the
Gold
same.
is the lifeblood of the world, my friend. It just is a matter of how we get it.
The only difference between us is I'm the best at what I do.
Debatably so. I've heard many a muse who I'm sure could put you to shame.
Fry, feel free to jump in if you ever need to or want to jump in. I guess
See.
interrupting.
Will
Valhalla's not here to yell at you for interrupting people.
Fair enough. With that, I'm just gonna skulk off to my little corner, slightly offended, but also amused by our new bard friend.
That was interesting.
Oh, for the record, Harold, you know you have actually ran into him before. His face looks familiar to you. That's what the 13 got you.
Okay. Am I able to elaborate on that, or?
If you want to try to roll again, it'd be a history check again.
I guess I keep pondering on the fact that he just looks so familiar that I want to know.
So roll a history check, then roll a wisdom saving throw.
Got a 10 on the history check, and then wisdoms. $13 on the wisdom.
You've seen him in nobility before. That's all you can really relate to him. And how he holds himself, though he may skulk around, he still holds an elegant air about him. So you can tell he's definitely what he said about being former nobility is true. Did you have anything else you wanted to ask, Lux?
No.
Alright, so while it winds down, Fry, you're going to go off to the corner and pray, so I have to drag you down to another channel for that. There we go. Okay, so you go off to do your little prairie thingy, right? And when you do, you can ask for the help of your goddess in something, whether it's a check, you want to information on whatever, like, that is. What do you want to pray and ask for? Or do you just want to pray and talk? Do you want to send a message? Do you want to know abilities?
I don't know.
Because I know you were asking for like weapons and armor, like special weapons and armor before.
Yeah, that was something I figured we can discuss on our one-on-ones, I guess.
But like, are you asking? Because yes, I can create that stuff. But if you're looking for special holy raiments or guiding your class, asking for abilities, trying to figure out the identity of somebody.
I am what's the word I'm looking for? Not unpleased, but I'm definitely did not like the answers of Harold.
You are unsettled by his answers.
Unsettled, yes.
Would you like to ask for more elaboration? Would you like to ask if he was telling the truth? Or would you, like, you have to specify your request a little bit more.
I'm trying to figure that out myself. I don't know. I don't know.
Roll an insight check for me.
I gotta find where that is. There it is.
Current alphabetical. I'll be
Did
right.
I do the right thing? I think I hit the wrong thing.
No, that's insight.
Best
Fry
friend just
rolled
died.
very poorly on an
Rage.
insight check.
Let's see.
Do you want to keep your background hidden?
Who are you asking?
Rage. For Harold's character. Is he trying to hide his background? Or does he not like it? Or does he not care?
It's more of a weariness and I'm not hiding it, but I'm not openly putting it forth. So
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. What'd you roll? A 6?
I did.
As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth about his adventures. There's no indication of whether it was a lie or not. He didn't give any obvious tells that he was making something up on the spot, though. And his clothes clearly indicated that he indeed had been traveling for some time and was trapped here for some time.
Gotcha.
Do you know what you want to ask for?
I would say, I don't know, guidance. I don't know that.
Just guidance in general?
Sure, we'll just go with that because they're giving me nothing to work with. I don't feel comfortable doing anything with them. I don't know why. I'm struggling.
So, as you're praying, thinking about, did Harold actually tell the truth? Can you trust Kilver, a hired mercenary, with your back? You obviously can't trust Tiberius since he keeps throwing things at you.
And all the stuff that I have found out previous about his
And
belt stuff.
the information that you have found out about him through your goddess reaches out to you again. And she doesn't speak this time, but gives you an impression. An impression of danger. Stark, sudden danger. But you have the feeling that it's not here. It's to come. Something is planning, and it is going to bring danger to you and your party. You cannot tell when, except that it is not now. You can't tell what it is, except that it is dangerous and deadly to you as you are now. Other than that, you gain no other insight from her, but one word. Arcadia.
Can you send that to me?
Her
in
presence
the
fades.
message?
Arcadia.
I'm gonna make my own notes. Give me a... Alrighty.
Okay. Sweet. So we can head back to the channel now.
I'll move myself.
Back on short rest.
I actually technically do, but it needs to be like a 4-hour long rest.
So, with that concludes this short rest. You may hit the short rest button. For those of you that need healing, you also receive 1d4 healing. Should you forego the healing, you can then give the healing and the inspiration up for a spell slot or something else.
I accidentally
picked
took
that
a
spell slot.
health point off. My bad.
That's fine. You can just add it back.
Okay.
I use. I'm full
yeah.
health, so I use it to get my spell slot back.
Alright,
Okay.
Dice Tower, don't fail me now.
Does that include me as well getting
Yes, that
health back
includes
from
you.
that? Okay, so I can do 1d4 on what again?
Let's
1d4
fucking go.
to heal you. It'll add to your. You click the short rest, and then you'll roll a d4 to heal. So on your character sheet, there should be a short rest button. Click that. See where it leaves your health.
I clicked it and it just left my health at 13.
Really?
Yeah, I clicked it and then I refreshed it, didn't do anything.
Oh yeah, weird. I didn't use any hit dice either.
That's weird.
And then I
Does
just-
short rest not heal?
No, it does. I think the thing to automatically use hit dice is broken. Oh, there we go. It just did mine.
Yeah, you have to manually click the hit dice.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah. Where was that at? I don't remember where that was at.
You gotta click heal and then
Oh yeah, in
you gotta,
short rest, you click your hit die, how many total you want to use.
Yee.
Oh, okay.
For later, just before we step off, can I just collect a few more of these mushrooms to maybe experiment on later?
Yes.
Epic.
So I do the hit die and then I hit the short rest?
So you click short rest, and then you select one of the 3 ticks. You only get 3 of those or between long rests.
Okay.
So you could choose not to heal, you could choose to heal, however many, blah blah. So I'd recommend.
I did a heal.
Okay.
I did a heal, which I had a hit dice of 1/8. I'm at full, so that extra 1d4 I could use towards what now?
You can use that and your inspiration to gain a spell slot back. You've
Did
gained
I use a spell?
Yeah, you've used 2.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you now have a spell slot. You said, Harold, you said you're doing that to get your spell slot back.
Yes, because I'm full health.
Okay. What spell slot?
What do you mean? Under spells, it's first level.
Okay. Good. Tiberius.
I'm being chilling. I'm keeping my stuff.
Alright. And so Kilver healed himself.
Yes.
Did you roll to do the heal? Yeah, you got a 4, right? There you go. Full health.
I got yeah.
So right now the only ones with inspiration are Tiberius and Kilver, right? Yep.
C.
Okay.
Wait, why did they lose inspiration? Oh, they used it.
They used it to get their spell slot back.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, what do you guys want to do now? You rested. Ragnar has clearly left the area, the tunnel system now. You can go back the way you came because there was a split, several splits, because you took the right hall up and around, and then that room where you fought the armor, you got where the armor came from, but then you chose to go this way. Obviously to the right you've explored where you found Harold. There's straight ahead as well to keep going here.
We have explored the room that Harold was in?
Yes.
Okay. Do we hear anything? Is there anything that we can pick up? Is that little tiny whispering chuckling voice still around?
Make a perception check.
Okay, that is Okay.
How do I do perception check?
So
Yeah.
you go to perception and you click.
Nat 20.
There's something watching you.
I got a B.
Damn, I can't even figure out what it is with a nat 20. What is this thing?
I got a 26.
It's flying right above you.
I didn't roll that. I'm trying to get it out of the lake. It's in the lake. Where
How
is
tall
this?
is the roof above us?
High. It's a cavern.
I have... Is it like light up in there, or is it dark, or...
It's dark the higher you go.
And how far is it above us again?
I'd say about 20 feet.
Okay, I have dark vision up to 60 feet. Can I see this thing?
No.
Damn.
I rolled a 26 on my perception check.
Yep. You know it's above you.
Okay. Well, that's a thing to keep in mind.
Greater
Now, if one of
invisibility
you-
for the win.
I don't think I can do anything to deal with that.
Let us leave this wretched
So
place.
Tiberius wants to speak to Lux.
Oh boy. Back to cinematic mode.
Oh boy.
Lux, how did you
Yeah.
come into Cleric Valeria's service?
Who?
Valeria, the cleric?
Landra? Oh no, wait, it was Valeria. Yeah,
No, yeah, it was
I
Valeria.
switched.
Sorry.
I got the leather maker and the priest.
Gotcha. Well, being from the same church and her being one of my, I would say, superiors, if you will, I was tasked to take on this, I guess you can say, quest to join your guys' party.
Which of the gods do you pray to at that church?
Do I need to go pull that up?
I'm looking at it. I just got to find out where it is on here.
Notes.
It just says the
believe
Church
it's
of
notes.
Lysandra.
Goddess
Lysandra
of the
is
moon
it-
and mercy.
Okay. What he said.
I see we have something in common. I used to be a member of Lysandra's church before me and Azriel came to an agreement.
Oh. How interesting.
How do you spell
Okay.
Azriel?
Asriel.
A-Z-R-E-A-L.
Z, sorry. Yeah.
Azrel?
Get it right, you filthy casual.
A-Z-R-E-A-L.
Is it EAL?
You
It's supposed to be E-A-L. I may have misspelled it, but it's supposed to be
Yeah,
E-A-L.
sure. Whatever he said. We'll change it to be whatever
No,
he said.
I spelled it right. I spelled it right. E-A-L.
He could have made
Okay.
up. He could have been the warlock of Baphomet for all I care.
The church hasn't been as welcoming since they found that fact out. I see word has not gotten to your branch yet.
Fry, you know that your church doesn't care about demons
Oh.
and the demon religions as long as they do not go against the church. As you had witnessed and Valeria had been a part of the demon wars that happened in the Court of the Dawn's land, or the Dawn Court's land.
Gotcha.
Back when all of the churches had a huge crusade because the demons were raising up, the demon worshippers raised up and tried to get rid of the churches in the area. So your church
Okay.
branch themselves don't care who they worship as long as they aren't against the church.
Okay. I would so I would say to you, Tiberius, I would say oh god, it sounds so much better in my head and I'm about to fuck it up. It seems that I don't know how I want to word this, but I don't know how to word it.
Just say how it comes to your heart.
Ask Chat
That's the thing. The words are. The
Ask
words
Chat
not.
GPT.
I can't, if I can't fucking think it, how do you think I'm gonna fucking type it? The fuck?
What
I'm
do
struggling
you want
even
to
just.
relay?
I wanted.
That he's mistaken and your church doesn't think like that? That he has nothing
To
to
an
worry
extent,
about?
yeah. To an extent, with that I guess I had a way I wanted to say it, but I can't. So
Well, you gotta say it, not me.
I don't know how to say it. I'm just next.
So, Lux tries to relay to you that your situation is nothing new to him. He has met many of your kind before. His church does not cast out your kind, those that worship the demons. They welcome whoever needs them, even if they don't worship the same god. While he is still pious to his goddess, and you can't convert him to Azrael's side, he will still willingly help you, despite that, as long as you don't throw the black goo all over him. Because getting that out of his fur will be a disaster.
Y'all are much more welcoming here in the West.
We're on the east.
The East.
Oh.
It's okay, I was once directionally challenged as well.
That's probably why you can't throw it at anybody but friends.
I may have taken some minor head damage I'm still recovering from in that last battle. Things still
That-
come to me.
That walking ammo was a bit of a doozy. Why am I facing the cobweb?
Because you moved your character.
Eyeballing them mushrooms.
I talked to Tiberius as facing the cobweb.
Yes, it was. I still don't know how those hulking monstrosities sneak up on us.
It
I
didn't.
am in,
It just busted.
It
It just busted in.
through the
it was
door.
an ambush. It was an ambush.
Well, we
The
did kind of
armor didn't
animate.
ambush you.
Yeah, we actually animated some dead.
You pulled the stone, and then you heard clank,
I'm talking about
Clank.
backstory.
clank, and it busted open the door.
I'm talking about recovering from the stuff in my backstory.
Oh, I thought you meant the
I thought you
possessed
meant the
armor.
actual possessed armor.
No, I'm talking about the hulking monstrosities from the other side of the ocean.
Oh, the Arcadian constructs.
Yes.
That's what they're called, by the way. The Arcadian constructs.
I named them. I know. Oh, you named the construct.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I named the Arcadians.
Yeah, they're the Arcadians constructs.
Yeah, I was talking about getting hit by one of those. The reason we're canonically low level in recovery.
I swear, you do more damage to the party than the enemies do.
Except when, you know, Mr. Ragnar throws a goddamn fireball into the webs that I'm caught in.
And then Lux pipes in, or the bees.
The bees.
Harold's
Lux.
over here taking notes for his new song.
I just want to make it known that I constantly play music, and when something's said that's just kind of off the wall, I'll just stop abruptly and look.
You just hear the broken chord. You need to add that sound into the video now. The
Yeah,
Need to add
I
it to the soundboard.
So look,
you do need to get a soundboard of it now, so that they're talking, you just play it.
After the session, somebody help me set that up.
Tiberius takes a good look at Lux before making eye contact. Cleric, I wish for you to be there when I summon Azrael into this world.
Oh, why is that?
I think you would like to meet him. He, is a kind thinker like your church. And I believe y'all will ally with him when I bring him against the Arcadians.
Interesting. You think I would do that?
How does
You're,
one worship something when they know the other things are real? What makes one better than the other?
I do not worship Azrael. I am partnered with him. He is a, we'll say friend.
Lux, do you want to answer Harold's thing?
What was Harold's thing?
How do you worship something you don't know exists while the other does? Why do you worship the gods when you don't know if they exist, but instead of worshiping the devils, which you do know exist?
I turn to Harold and I say, well, in my time of battle and in my time of need, that thing you say that doesn't exist surely exists for me.
Harold, I have...
I'm going to point
How
out
do you-
this is a 7-foot tall, black furred dog human that's looking down at you that you just insulted his devotion. And he
I'm also
states-
laying down on the ground.
And he looks down at you, his shadow overcasting you as he gives that statement, and provides no room for any type of argument, rebuttal, or anything before he turns back and continues his conversation with Tiberius.
You're blocking my light, you big oaf. Scoot to your left.
And he continues his conversation with Tiberius, going over devils and gods, as this whole group just evolved into a religious crusade that initially started the demonic wars on the island in the Court of the Dawn, which actually ended up creating the Deadlands. I need all three of you to roll a perception check. Not you, Killer.
Yeah, I just noticed we're missing something.
I accidentally threw myself in the lake.
25.
Okay, never mind.
like-
You don't roll a perception check. You guys are talking and arguing, and all you get inside and you hear. And as all three of you look over, Kilver is half sunk in the lake, seeming to try to grab at something in the water.
Can somebody help that fool? If I move, I might pull out a hellhound instead of an imp.
I'll go over and drag him out.
So as you go over and you reach to grab Kilver, your hand phases through him.
Oh, I'm at the bottom of the lake.
Duh.
How do I get out? Oh wait, hang on. There we go.
And Kilver, as
Okay.
you attempt to get out of the lake, you don't actually get out of the lake. You get
Oh.
out in a large, empty temple room with a sealed door at the far end.
Ooh.
I kind of
it
turn to the group and I go, he's gone.
What
Tragic.
do you mean?
It seems you have lost your assassin.
So I reached for him, my hand went through him, and he went poof.
While ding dongs are talking, can I attempt to hide really quick before anything potentially in this room fucking sees me emerge?
You quickly dive back in behind the stone altar next to a very shiny chest. And on the stone altar is a book with a skull imprinted on top of it. And you duck to hide. I need you to roll a stealth check.
Okay,
I didn't think you'd actually jump in the water, though.
Can I
Okay.
What could I-
that was gonna be a 14.
Okay. So what were you three? So, Lux has just turned to you two and said, he's gone.
That
Did
is
he
true.
go under, or is he no longer there?
As far as I can tell, he went under.
Can you swim?
Yes.
He can
Right? I
doggy
can
paddle. He's a dog.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Yes.
Can I
But-
persuade you to get my assassin and the money I paid him if he's going to go for a break on the job?
A break. For all you know, I'm fucking drowning.
A little irritation showing in Tiberius's voice.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm hesitant to jump in. I'd like to examine the water rope
Okay.
first.
Roll an investigation check.
Just to point out, this is in between me telling them and before he's asking me to jump in.
Okay, roll an
It's
investigation
my mindset.
check.
You said investigation.
So you reach your hand out, it phases through, and now you can no longer see him. So you inspect the water. After returning, going, he's gone. You turn and inspect the water,
I got a 6. I think I did that right.
and it just looks like eerily green water.
Hmm.
And it seems to kind of swirl into a slight vortex. Like it's draining in a bathtub, but not actually draining.
Uh, 1 second. Dogs are barking.
Have I finished my ritual?
Yes, you finish your ritual when you click the short rest button.
Okay. I need the imp.
Oh, that's right. Library.
Send the imp in to get him.
I need you to actually roll a two d20s for me. Together. With your, and then add your wisdom modifier.
Where is the tower? I see it.
Should I, just for funnies and giggles, switch channels so I don't know what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
No, you're right now, you're fine.
19.
19 total? Okay, you successfully summoned the imp.
Hey,
What's
Lux,
his
if
name?
you, what's his name? Geratotus.
Jared Totus.
I do know that there's a vortex, you said, swirling down.
it seems
That's as
to
far as I know.
swirl, kinda, it's a very slow, but it's clearly spinning in a circle, like it's being pushed or stirred.
Okay. With that information, I explain that the water appears to be vortexing downward. It's possible he got sucked in.
Oh, well, I approach Lux. Well, this is unfortunate. Luckily, we do have a helper that can go in for us.
How do we communicate with the helper on the other side if it goes somewhere?
Well, the imp is
Telepathy.
bright. If we don't see it anymore, it probably went somewhere.
Sure, we could test that theory. Go ahead and ask it to jump in then.
I have rope. Tie the rope to the damn thing.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I got rope too. I'd tie. How much rope do I have, actually? I'd tie all 50 feet of hip and rope to the imp.
I toss him my 50 feet as well.
Alright, 100 feet of rope on the imp.
So you tie the two ropes together, and then you order the imp to jump in to the water. It looks at you, says something in Fiendish, and turns and looks away from you, but does not move.
Oh no, I tossed it in the water. I didn't ask it.
Oh, you tossed it? So after that, you physically pick it up and throw it into the water. And it goes about 20 feet and then just stops.
because it has wings, it can fly.
No, it
Not
goes
in
20 feet in the water. Down, and
Oh,
then
I
just
thought
stops.
it was like stopped. Oh, okay.
Bro actually just got yeeted.
I'm gonna kill everybody in my house.
Do it, sounds fun.
I give a light tug on the rope to see if I still feel the resistance of the imp's body.
You
I
do a
didn't
light
get up and go
tug,
over there.
and the edge of the rope that was touching the water is all you have. Where's the
Well,
imp?
this is either...
Is that it? There it is.
Well, Lux, this is either acid or a portal.
Can I shit myself at the sight of this imp just
So
mad?
this
like,
imp
manifesting?
literally just drops in from the ceiling, not just manifests, drops in from the ceiling and starts floating at about this height, screeching and demotic of various curses,
With a rope hanging from it.
with a rope hanging from it.
A limp rope.
And we still have the other. Side of the
So
rope?
it cut off at the top of the water.
Right as
Oh,
this
fuck.
thing, like... Does this thing see me? Does it know that I'm, like, here? Does
No,
Geratodus...
it dropped in and it's floating and looking into the main room, swearing.
Yo,
Okay.
imagine. We
Can
just
I make,
sent-
like, a perception check and see if there's anything funky going on in the room in front of me?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna look to Tiberius and be like, I feel like we're just gonna have to take a leap of faith.
That's gonna be a 17.
So what I hear is Harold's taking the long way around.
Did Harold
Okay.
just fucking fuck off?
You
No, I
decide to
can't
actually
get my
take a look
character.
around the room for the first time since actually getting in here, since your first instinct was to hide. And you
Oh.
see it.
You're in the
Oh,
water,
And it
Harold.
is now fully focused on the imp.
oh. Oh. Can I lay down completely flat and just not make a sound?
My man is going full on beetle position at the moment. He is terrified.
Yes.
I
you
can't
can.
get my character.
Did you jump into the water too?
Did you jump in the water?
I mean,
It's-
my piece fell in the water. It wasn't my intention to get in. There he is.
So, boys, do we all hold hands when we jump?
You
At
can
that
jump. I'm gonna
comment-
walk out.
Lux pushes you into the water.
Well, with this, I take my leave. Goodbye.
And with that, Lux grabs you and drags you into the water.
And
My heavens.
should I? I know. Should I just bring myself over there, Dark Knight, or do you have it? Because
If
I
you
just
would.
I lost myself in the water.
Oh, you lost yourself in the water?
Oh, I
The
think I'm
water
gone.
is very, very hard to find
Oh,
yourself
I'm over
in.
here. No, it just yeeted me elsewhere. I can't make it over there. Never mind,
You're-
I found it.
You're holding
I figured
your
it out.
character.
Yeah, I figured. We're over here, right?
So you
where
three
am I
hop
landing?
in, land, right? And you all three look up and see that. Staring at the cursing imp floating above you.
I dive behind the altar.
So you turn around and immediately leap over the altar, landing on top of a fetal positioned Kilber.
I just position myself to where I'm in the fetal position, facing him, to where we're both flat on the ground.
A fetal
You're
stab.
fucking little spooning me, motherfucker.
No, you're facing each
No,
other.
we're facing each other.
Wait, hold on.
But I can't actually set it to face each other.
It's a little sus if you face each other. Can I hit a quick nature check to see what is this?
That, I mean, that fucker looks like a Hydra.
Okay. Sure.
See what see
Do
what
a
I know
nature
about it.
check.
Is it like angry that we're here?
Do
I don't think it
a
cares if it-
insight check.
17.
It's a Hydra. Specifically a Crypt Hydra.
and I seduce it.
I was gonna ask what would animal handling do. I'm reading it. It says I
You can talk to it. You can calm it down. You can ask it questions.
I can talk to it.
I mean, yeah, you can talk to it. It doesn't
I
mean
mean, it
it'll
probably speaks
understand.
dog.
Doesn't mean it'll understand or talk back.
Just start barking and see what happens.
I'd like to use animal handling to, I guess, check its intentions, because it said I can do that.
Can I use animals or speak with animals to actually communicate with it?
You can.
Okay, so do you want me to do my thing first?
Either or.
If you would like to.
I'm still gonna see what's its intentions. 13, so 17.
It's sitting there, all 3 of the heads watching the imp as it swears and flies around in circles. The other 2 are just kind of lazily gazing around. It knows you're there.
Oh, so it knows it's there, but it's not giving off an intent, like it's not like a malicious intent, like it's about to charge us.
It's interested in the imp. That's about it.
Okay.
It doesn't care.
I tell Tiberius, it seems to be interested in your imp. It's eyeing it.
No, it's not eyeing it. It's just watching it. Like I said,
or just watching it.
Imp's flying around, swearing and fiendish, and as soon as it sees Tiberius, it swoops down and starts screaming at him.
Oh, okay, then I will retract that.
At the sound of everyone else and the fucking bard literally landing on me, can I like hop up and see what the hell is happening?
Yes.
I'm crouched behind the altar.
Still hiding, like maybe like a slow crouch rise, just
over the edge of the table.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well.
Like imagine like my little 4 fingers just like hugging the side of the table with my eyes just peeking over.
What the fuck?
Perfect screenshot.
Except for the imp is not looking the right way.
No, the imp's yelling at Ding Dong.
Oh, true. That's a good point. I don't feel like attacking this thing is a good idea, so I don't want to do that.
I absolutely agree.
All right. So
you hear from behind you. I don't think it's a good idea to attack this. I agree. Please don't hit it. In the loudest whisper someone could possibly make.
I mean, it's kind of cute, but at the same time, no.
Did I hear the bard say that it wanted the truck to speak to it, or is that something?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead
with that, Harold goes, I can try talking to it, as he's gently strumming on his lute.
And laying sideways because awkward.
I crouched up, kind of like.
Crouched up with Kilver.
Really quickly, before he goes and tries to do something really stupid, in Kilver's opinion, can I look at him and gain his attention with like a little like wave or something?
A gesture.
Yeah, something like that.
Sure.
Okay, and then I'm like, I point at the chest in front of us and say, dibs!
Oh my fucking god!
50-50.
How good is my hearing?
You heard that.
I counter offer with 50-50. No.
Bruh.
46-30.
So what you hear behind you, Lux, is tips. 50-50. No, I found it first. No. I jumped on it first. And these 2 are arguing behind you in whispers.
Tiberius puts his head on top of the imp, or hand on top of the imp's head, pushing him down to the ground as he turns to Lux. By Lysandra's light, did they not realize there's a Hydra in front of us?
Can he hear them too?
And then I go,
he can hear
loud,
that they're whispering.
Slightly louder whisper, like just maybe enough to where it won't piss off the thing. I'm like, that's why we're fucking whispering.
They are arguing.
So, did we agree 40-60?
I clearly know that thing already knows we're here, so I'm not whispering, mind you. They're arguing over the chest behind the desk.
Behind you, and Lux just said, so do they think they know we hear them?
Yeah.
So now, after casting Speaks with Animals, I hop up on the table, in a
You're still sideways
grandiose.
from me.
Please make sure you don't step on the funny book.
Can you make him unsideways?
Yeah, I
Thank you.
very carefully stand on the table to
Sideways.
not touch the funny-looking book.
Harold's character is still laying down prone for me. There we go. Thank you.
So you jump on next to the book, careful not to actually damage anything that may be valuable, like the bottle of clearly very valuable potion, next to a very creepy looking book, and the most grandiose
We'll deal with it later.
pose a bard can do, which is the pose that you're holding right now.
Hello, fair Hydra. We are humbled to be in your services.
All
No,
5
not
heads
so.
turn and stare at you now.
We are humbled to be in your presence. Oh, great one.
Hold on, I gotta check your guys' languages.
What? What? I
Anybody have
don't like how its
deep
head just focused him.
Anyone have what? Sorry.
Deep speech.
I got
No.
abyssal common and S.
I've got
Yes.
primordial.
Sylvan.
Sylvan.
No,
yes,
I don't think any of us have deep speak.
You know who does?
The one who's not here.
Ragnar.
The one that's not here.
Damn it, Ragnar.
It responds to you in. Oh, I gotta actually look up because I get abyssal and deep speech all
Oh.
mixed up.
By the way, EK, I forgot to add to my character sheet as a cousin thing. I know Fiendish from
That's automatic.
dealing with them. Yeah. It's not. I don't think I see it on here though.
So that fiend can communicate with Tiberius.
No, I've been arguing with them.
You're just like casually arguing with this tiny floating thing in front of a goddamn Hydra, just
Literally.
kind of spectating.
Yeah, he's arguing with a fucking imp. You guys are arguing about who's taking 50-50 of what over there. And now he tried to speak to the fucking five-headed beast in front of us.
Yeah, no, literally, I'm having to move its head out the way when I talk to Lux to speak to him. And I go back to yelling at him and Fiendish.
who is the fucker is focused on Bardic
Right now,
Man? Yes.
Yeah, you're all looking at the Bardic Man, yes.
So, in response to the statement by the bard, one of the 5 heads take turns, each saying a word.
Oh, crap.
Fucking what? I thought I could talk to this thing.
You can't do it, Dory. Who said it's a fucking animal?
D-
It spoke a
did.
language. I didn't say it was.
And
I
said-
did not. You
I-
asked
I
if you
tried.
could cast a
asked.
spell. I said
No, I
yes,
said-
you could.
If I use it, speaks to animals, can I talk to it? Is exactly what I asked because I wasn't gonna waste it if it didn't fucking count.
Well, yes, you could cast it and talk to it.
I
Will
hate
it
you.
understand you? No.
No, EK's like a genie, bro.
He's a
You
black
talk
genie
to
is the
it and it
perfect
talked
way.
back. But it's in a language you don't know.
Can I speak to it in Abyssal just to see if it might know it?
Okay,
Or primordial.
okay.
I ask it. I just say we are same thing. We are humbled to be in your presence in Abyssal.
I urge everybody to follow my lead in taking kind of like a bowing.
Can I hang on
Motion.
before Mr. Bowing Man spits off? Can I whisper to the group, like
Just
collective?
fucking speak!
No, I'm staying fucking behind here and whispering to y'all. Fuck you. Can I like whisper, like somewhat loudly but kind of quietly? It might be a fucking machine. We don't know.
What the fuck?
Did you just say that this is a machine?
It
It's like-
might be.
I already did a nature thing on it. It's just the Crypt Hydra.
Oh, is it straight up?
it's
Yeah,
a crypt
we've
hydra.
already been told that it's
Oh
cryptid.
well,
We've been told.
disregard that then.
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
couldn't hear or see it because you're cowering behind the
So,
chest.
what do you say to it in Abyssal?
We are humbled to be in your presence. How can we serve you?
Whoa, hold on, wait a minute.
I don't know about serving.
I'm trying to schmooze them so we don't die.
How may we help you?
We don't know we're in a threat yet. We just.
It has not taken any hostile action yet, and it's
Yeah.
very well aware of
So,
us.
I need
It
you,
is still a Hydra.
Tiberius. You're going to have to read that for me.
Where'd you drop it?
Discord.
Alright.
And who's the one saying in Primordial, and what are you saying in Primordial?
I repeat the same sentence that I said a moment ago while taking a bow.
I need all that again.
Nixuk, Toric.
You want
Dirix.
me to do it?
Yes, because I haven't had enough time to look at this to do it on the fly.
It's Unx, Ux, Tokrux, Dirux, Asgoi. I don't know that one. That one's Jixels. Tinkug,
Jizzle Slicks.
Zask, Gil.
In a way, bro, just said jizzle slicks.
Jix.
If you look at it, it's Jizzle Slicks.
I will share it in here so you guys can see what. That's what he had to say. I got,
On the fly, mind you.
what's the
Yeah, that
chat?
is definitely Jizzle 6.
Where's the
Jizzle
chat?
6.
I wait to see if it even
How do you
acknowledges.
send a chat message in this thing?
I mean, it acknowledged us. It's looking at us. It spoke back.
Enter. Just hit enter.
Can I just say for the record,
Interesting.
this guy is kind of a cutie patootie.
There you go. Now people on the video can see it.
You gave it the
Oh,
Lux.
I made Lux say it. Whoops. Ron.
What the fuck? Why am I speaking?
It was Tiberius who said that one.
He is kind of a cutie patootie.
Isn't he?
How do I seduce this thing?
I did not mean it that way.
And then I'm just going to copy the same thing from. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't end up recording this one. Wasn't expecting this.
I told
I
you
was
it's
like,
going to be an
record-
RP one.
I have it all recorded.
That's fine.
I'll send you the edited version. I'll make a Fry edit and a Rancor edit.
You don't have to. I don't mind picking up my recording after it. I can. Hopefully, EK will do another. He'll have to do an update, so I'll just use that in the beginning of my video for the next time we do this.
Does it respond?
Hold on, I gotta get the primordial that Ding Dong speaks.
Hey guys, wouldn't it be funny if I just...
Undefined that random word. Oh, it's great.
How do I cancel this? How do I cancel this?
Whatever he just did, it's not canon.
It is not canon.
Alright, so it again repeats the same question to you, but this time in Sylvan.
AO?
Isn't that what Lux is?
It's one of the languages I can speak, yes.
Fuck yeah.
That's... It could be... I mean, he could say some bad things. I'm just saying.
What did he say to
I don't know.
him in the unknown language?
I think he's saying it in general to everyone.
Lux has to translate it.
From the deep and guttural language that none of you actually could identify, to the smooth flowing whistles of the Fae, it asks, what I just said. Are rema demant, why are rema ir jizat lair? Which translates to, for you, Lux, me find looks. That.
What? Oh, sorry. And this is in Sylvan, correct?
Correct.
I explain back a brief description of finding our friend here, the bard, to our other friend falling into a what would be the best way to describe a puddle? I guess the lake, that little puddle lake, that vortex, and we jumped in after him, ending up in his lair. We mean no ill intent. I want to put that in there as well. Obviously, I'm not going to try to speak slowly. By no means.
Huh? See this.
Well, like,
Sylvan
I
is
meant
definitely.
active,
That's not looks. That's looks. Sylvan is definitely French place.
It's all
Ferremi
French.
Nikit Kavad Jatam Air. Ceciliwa Lina Ina Celute Demant Fel Notice Vus Small Emen Demant Fel. There you go. We discovered our friend here, the silly one with the loot, and fell into a small body of water and fell here.
Yes. That works.
And it responds, one of the heads that was kind of being lazy and sleepy responds in pure common, "Oh, that explains that. You're free to go if you must, just take nothing on your way out."
Oh,
I'm assuming everyone heard that one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tiberius looks at the head. I do not wish to take anything, but may I read that tome on the table if I stay here?
All
to
five
read it?
heads look at you and simultaneously shout no.
That's where I take my leave and I tell them thank you for their time. Bye-bye.
I very quickly follow.
Thank you for your time.
I'm gonna stroll over to Tiberius and just like whisper to him, "We can always come back. It's better to leave now with our lives and come back prepared than face something we're not ready for."
I mean, you can also steal it. I can use the imp to distract them.
I am leaving this room. I am no longer in this room.
Hold on. You two enter that room. Hold on. That's a whole thing I've got to go over.
This little room looks cool too. What the fuck?
Let me stand at the edge of this balcony. If they're truly gonna try to steal this fucking book, I'm gonna.
I don't think we hear them.
Yeah, you can't
But-
hear what they're whispering conversation.
Yeah, unless you want to go back there, I guess you could, in theory, walk back up on them. But that'd be
I
suspicious.
need Lux and Harold make a perception check.
Sure, if I could. Perception.
I'm not doing it because they're fucking around. I just know they're
16.
taking a minute.
16. Okay. I need Harold. I need
19.
As you guys are exiting and passing by, you watch as every single one of the armor stands watch you walk by.
Like these ones on the side here.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
I just gently shout, "Gentlemen, it is time to leave."
Yeah, I'll allow him to do that.
And with that, I take the hint and I leave.
I'm at the door going, "Let me in!" or "Let me out!"
I walk up and see this, and I'm like, "What
Tiberius.
I stay to ask the Hydra one more question.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got no questions for the giant Hydra that just spoke us into, which means it was. Never mind.
the
You were
Listening the entire time.
Yeah.
you seemed very interested in my imp. Is there any reason why?
It was an entertaining second in this long, boring guard.
I can leave my friend here to entertain you if you would like.
No need. It will just dirty the place with its fire.
This is not a fire. It has no flames. All it has is claws and flying. It is no threat to your furnishings. I just asked to read the first 5 pages of the book.
No!
And you... Then I shall take my leave.
Sorry, my voice totally cracked there. I gotta redo that one. Hold on.
I'm just gonna carefully walk around the Hydra.
Yeah, I did like a very stoic bow as I ran by, and then just sprinted up the stairs.
As you guys
Oh.
exit, you hear the doors shut behind you.
I wasn't gonna walk through the door all the way yet. No.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do?
I was gonna stop at the door and have my imp cast invisibility while we're behind them.
Does it have invisibility?
It has a claw attack and invisibility.
I roll a d20.
Oh, this is.
For the record, one head was watching each of you the entire time.
Yeah,
Because you're
makes sense.
casting invisibility.
Oh, you idiot.
So it watches as your imp hits invisibility and vanishes from view. One of the mouths open and a big bright purple light flashes and it is revealed.
My friend was.
And with that, I'm with Lex
Yeah.
or Lex on the door. Let me out! Let me out!
Get the fuck out the room.
Yeah. Feel like we pushed it a little bit.
So
might
this
tell us some
room that
stuff,
you
though.
enter has a giant armor that belonged to a dragonborn with an inscription on below. There's old books and scrolls and things laid about on the table. Rotting food is hanging, but it overall looks very pristine compared to the previous rooms that you had been in. It's obviously been well kept by someone or something.
Check for traps. I'm checking for traps.
You find
Once he's
no
done checking-
traps.
Is there any books or tomes of interest?
Most of the scrolls fade to dust as you touch them, having been there for so long, even though they were well kept. The tomes are all in scribbled markings and mostly faded. Very little can be recovered, and they're in languages you guys don't know.
Can I look at this like deck of cards looking thing?
Yes.
Okay, do I see anything interesting about them? Like,
It's
do they
not
possess
a
any
game
sort of...
you've ever played, but you've seen these type of cards before. You just can't put your finger on where.
Can I do a like history check to figure it out possibly?
Yep.
Okay, this might be bad. I don't think I'm good at history. Actually, I'm not too terrible. Okay. Do me proud. 19.
You remember it was on an Arcadian that you had killed before. A very similar deck of cards.
So would I recognize it as well?
No.
Can I do a what is it called if you're like an arcana check?
And what are you checking for?
If they have like any sort of aura on them, like if they possess any magical
They don't have any
properties,
magical
like at all.
properties at all.
Okay, all right, just a deck of cards.
And I read the inscription on the statue.
think we
Do
needed-
you know Draconic?
No, I don't.
We need a ding dong for that.
Does anybody have comprehend languages?
I actually might. Hold on.
Where would I find out that?
That
No, I
would be a
replaced
spell.
it.
Oh, I don't have that. No.
I replaced it. Big rip.
Okay, so Let me look at my inventory real quick.
Oh, wow, Kilvir has 0 spells. I keep forgetting about that. He's the only one without spells in the whole party.
The
Damn
Question:
it.
I just realized I have second level spells. Why is Bless, Cure, and Cure Wounds and
So you
Guiding
can
Bolt?
use those as a second level spell.
Oh, okay.
It increases.
Okay. So my
like
my
for
actual
Cure
second
Wounds, if you use it on first level, it's 1d8 plus 5. If you use it second level, it's 2d8 plus 6. Your
What's next to
actual
me? Is this
second
like-
level spells are Lesser Restoration and Spiritual Weapon.
What is Lesser Restoration? You touch a creature and you can end either a disease or one condition affecting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. And then Spiritual Weapon. What is that?
It summons a little
creative.
ghost weapon.
Oh, is that like what Shadowheart does
Yeah.
in?
Yes,
Oh,
that's exactly what that is.
Which I have your
that's
fancy
cool.
little.
You could have 2 maces. I said maces, but my mace. Fuck.
Okay, whenever he's done, I would like to say
Sorry.
something.
Go for it.
Same.
Okay, 2 things. Number 1, what am I looking at right now? Is this like a potion, just a bottle of old ale?
It's a bottle of. It's an empty bottle just filled with dust.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna walk over to this, and can I like...
I need you to roll a
Attempt.
perception check.
Okay. Perception check. Boop.
I feel like these paintings might have
Oh, I
meaning.
fucking got stuck on the dice tower. 9.
Roll a perception check in D&D Beyond.
Oh, in D&D Beyond. Okay.
Yeah.
Was I supposed to roll a perception check when I walked up to it?
Nope.
Nat 1.
Nat 1?
Wah.
Okay. You can't tell anything, but it's a giant stone statue covered in very fancy armor.
What
With
about
funny
the
God.
scribbles at the bottom.
What
Yeah,
about the
Can I
paintings?
copy the funny scribbles?
I was just about to say that. God
Same
damn it.
thing. But can we all write down
I
the
have
funny
it.
scribbles?
I have it all planned
Hold
out.
on,
So
Lux wanted to say something.
Well, they have all the same ideas. So
We collectively
Oh.
have a brain cell.
I was gonna say that. What about the paintings? Anything interesting about these paintings? Lizzie?
They're of a figure in the armor. And it's showing him covered in blood, standing atop various different types of creatures, like a champion of slaughter.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
So I take a piece of this paper from the book, one of the blank pages, and I use the wine to trace the letters, and then dry it with a candlestick, or with the flame from the candle, to copy it down for later.
Question: Are you using the book that's on the table? Because I'm pretty sure everything here is gonna
He's
turn
got
to dust
paper.
when you touch it. Oh, I thought he was talking about.
I need you to. Who's taking the print?
Rages,
Harold.
and then I'm also just gonna write it down in a best attempt to
Okay.
copy it.
Rage,
Tiberius.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, god damn it. 10.
Okay. Everybody in this circle make a dexterity saving throw and a constitution saving throw.
Glad I'm over here.
Who can somebody move their dice at the bottom of the tower, please?
I got a 17 for the second roll, and
Oh.
18 for the Constitution.
Constitution is. Constitution's
said-
8.
You can roll
Dex.
D&D Beyond now.
Wait, what is it? A Constitution
You
and
need
a dexterity?
dexterity first, then constitution.
Okay.
Okay,
Dexterity, I got a 23.
Okay.
Constitution, I got a 9.
Okay.
Why is it doing this? I didn't touch anything.
It might just be we got too close.
I should have just went off my Tailspire rolls.
So, as you press the paper against it, you feel it shift inwards, and you quickly reach your hands back as spikes shoot out, and you give enough warning for everybody to get jump over the spikes. But as you're coming back down, the dragon head opens and out bursts of flame, dealing 2d4 damage to Tiberius, 1d4 to Kilver. Yeah. So roll your damage.
Damn.
You said a 1d4?
1d4 for your damage, 2d4s for Tiberius.
Can I investigate what the hell just happened?
I got 2 points of damage, okay.
That's upsetty spaghetti. I don't have the fire resistance from the fiend yet.
Oh, you don't? Oh, that sucks. I was
No,
expecting
it's like
you to
a-
already. I for some reason thought you already had it, so I was like, fire's not that bad. That 3's not too bad. Oh, you don't yet.
Can I come over
So
onto the
hold
door?
on. Lux,
Oh, yeah.
you
Go ahead.
feel the flames as you're just looking at these pictures that show a ruthless killer wearing the same armor on that statue, and you feel the flames and hear the shing of metal being drawn out of a well-grooved hole that has clearly been there for a while. And you turn around to see Tiberius's hair on fire, Lux's cape on fire, and Harold perfectly fine, and just keep playing his strum a little faster with Shake Your Hands.
You mean
I sworn I
Kilver's
checked for traps.
Silver's cape.
cape?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah,
It was magically
did-
sealed for the record.
Okay. Can I walk up to this door here and write in, like, thieves' cant? Big bad Hydra in here.
So as you walk up to the door to right in Thieves' Camp, you see a symbol on one of the nail heads. Marked Extreme Danger.
Oh, okay. Nope, they already did it for me. Cool.
yo, imagine coming in here the right way.
I mean,
We
we
fell
didn't
through water.
die. We didn't even take damage. This is debatably the correct way. We come busting in the front door, thing might not be
So
so
what are you
happy.
guys gonna do now?
The only way to go is forward.
I assume we're leaving, yeah.
Was I able to get any kind of writing down to copy it?
No.
I know I didn't trace it.
It
but
tore
can
up
I,
the
like-
paper, and the plaque sank in too far for you to be able to reach.
Oh, here we are
Was
again.
it the same thing for me who was just copying it down in a notebook, or...
No, you were able to write about half of it before it got triggered.
Okay. Hang on, I gotta write that down.
Damn it, Ragnar. We could have used
Who's
shit
way
today,
up
buddy.
there? Get back
What?
here.
Me? What do you mean? I'm fast. I'm Speedy Gonzalez. I saw that jump
Make
on.
a dexterity or an athletics check.
Ah, god damn it. That's fine. I'll
You're
do it.
walking through the dark, dank hallway from the pristine
18.
room. You see various pitfalls filled with webbing again. You successfully make your jump.
Woo!
Everybody has to make an athletics throw to get past that first one.
Dog skills that.
Stay there.
Yeah, I was just moving so that they had room. Sorry.
The imp just
An
flies over it.
Little
Nat
buddy,
20 plus
we're
2.
better. Oh, fuck.
You jump and do a flip, landing, doing a mighty strum, and showing
I
off your
applaud.
athletics skills.
I give him a light golf clap.
So we
Can
all get
I,
inspiration from the bard's action.
Yeah.
No.
Can I like peek down because I
Actually,
have
Kilver
PTSD?
would if he didn't already have it, because he is an athletics-based class.
Kilver is having PTSD because he's seeing.
Yeah, can I have
Your
PTSD and look for a
has now
spider?
triggered you to have disadvantage, but the amazing
Oh.
flip that Harold did counteracts that. So roll.
Counteract.
So make an acrobatics check.
Counteracts your.
I see that, Tiberius.
Uh,
I see your check. Oh no. So before you can jump, Tiberius walks up and goes to say something to you, and then falls into the pit.
God.
To which then you
I rolled good
Oh.
too.
across and look down at him, who is now stuck in the webbing.
Do I see a spider down there?
There is no spider down there.
Anybody got fire?
Can I throw down some of the rope that I have and like pull him out?
Instead, you get the imp to fly over and drop the little bit of rope it has attached to him, and then you both grab the imp and haul him up.
I'm surprised the imp haven't got caught on something with that rope. Whoops.
The one's on
I
tiger
used
yet.
my candle to very gently.
So as you walk up past the jump, you notice a very clear axe that's hanging in the wall in a very thin string that's very frayed and about to fall apart right in front of you at your feet. It is so obvious that you don't even need to check for it.
I give the imp a little head pat and then point at the rope so it can tug on it.
So it flies down, pulls the rope, and a swinging axe flings through, embedding itself into the stone.
This is why you bring helpers.
Bring it at...
Also easier to come from the way the trap was not designed to account for.
It was on the others, yeah.
I use my candle out of my backpack to gently burn away a small hole in the web.
Okay.
Which need me to roll.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Everybody roll 2d4s for damage as the
What?
webbing ignites into an explosive roaring flame, flinging
Didn't even let me
fire
roll anything
25 feet.
for it.
Well, yeah, you
Well,
put the
at
candle
least
to
the
it.
imp's fun.
The imp takes 0 damage.
Yeah, the
So
imp's
Roll
fun.
2d4s.
2d4s.
2d4s. In the case of Lux, you have to roll 3.
How do I roll a d4?
Okay, then I will redo that. Why do I have to roll 3?
Because you have fur.
Oh, that's bad.
Can I make a athletics check to see if I can shield Lux from the damage as I see the fire coming? And take that
You
extra
don't
point of
see it
damage for
coming.
myself?
That's the whole thing. He touched the candle to it, and it's just immediate conflagration.
Oh, by the way, I have one question. When we were looking at the one statue, did that label match up with the label in the front, to my recollection? Or was
No.
it like even remotely
It's
that it was
the same
different?
language.
Same language, just different. Gotcha.
Well, I got a 10.
7. God dang.
So you took 10 damage.
10 damage. Ouch.
You can
It's
take
great.
it. You got 20 health.
Yeah, but now I'm
21.
at 11.
Oh, well, you're not the highest health.
Also at 11.
For some reason, the assassin and the wizardy boy have the most. You have the
Let's
same amount as the
go.
bard.
This is good.
Okay. Go.
Alright, so
Can
you
I
guys
like?
make it past this trap. Hold on, let me-
It's not really a trap. It's just being ignited.
Well, yeah,
we literally
it was just a
fucked this up.
blockade.
The trap was filled.
Can I like just start walking kind of in front of everybody and just check for traps along this hallway
Sure.
up until the door?
I
really
feel
hate
like
this
where
hallway.
I literally feel like where they're stepping right now is trapped.
Is it
Because
like
it's just
would that be perception or
down.
insight?
Bruh.
I can't see my
perception.
character.
Really, it's right here.
You
I just moved it up to the imp.
Okay, that's a 15.
You see no traps.
Hey, this is the same room we started in. Don't touch the
as
fucking
you're
water.
very carefully checking for traps, Harold just kind of walks up in front of you and flings the doors open, revealing your campfire, your brazier that you had moved, still ignited.
I like
Nothing
I
has
gingerly
changed.
step forward. Can I walk over to the puddle and look for any thieves' cant marking in hindsight?
Yes, you see a barrel floating at the top, and it clearly is marked "Do not enter. Danger."
Oh, that's funny. Ain't that a bitch?
I think you should start using that a little more often.
Kiss my ass.
He has to actually be thinking about it for me to actually say, hey, you notice this, or have a perception check. Because it's Thieves' Cant, it's naturally hidden from just glancing around. You have to look for it or know it to see it.
Okay, I go
And
turn around
with
and I go.
that, I'm ending the
Oh,
session.
okay.
Because we've been
Alright,
going
let's
for
leave.
2 hours,
Let's
and we
play.
were only supposed to go for like an hour. But someone decided to jump into the pool of water.
We'll be coming back for that Hydra later.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I want that hussy.
So you all regroup back around the flames, waiting for Ragnar to return before you continue on, going over your
What a
journey
bitch.
that you had just gone over. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the end of that.
I shall write a song.
If
Lux,
you
you
will
wanna heal
actually
anybody?
play a song, I will give everybody inspiration and healing right now.
Like, actually sing a song?
Sing a song.
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
Alright.
No, it's got to
It's
be
not gonna-
about the adventure. Just a short
It's
little
not gonna
ditty.
be a good one. But
Short little
It
song.
has to be a good one.
I swear
It's
to God,
not-
if you do
it's
more
not-
damage to us, if we get negative effects from this,
He
I
doesn't
swear.
have the sonic attack yet.
Yes, he does. He has Vicious Mockery.
Oh, as long as he doesn't actively cast or critically fail on the performance check. Do a performance
You
check
know that-
roll for me.
You said vicious mockery, and it reminded me of the mockingbird when it goes, "Is that a mockingbird?" And then the mockingbird goes, "Is that a mockingbird?" That's what I thought of. I don't know why. Is that a
19
mockingbird?
plus 5, 24.
Okay, it doesn't do any damage even if you fail at singing it.
Sing
Alright,
about our
good.
adventure, Harold.
There once was a crew of 5 young men. They went into a pond and found a Hydra.
Hydra dead.
The
would have been
Hydra was
better.
nice. The Hydra was nice and he let them leave. One little idiot tried to stay. I
approve
blew
of
up
this
a
song.
spider web. And now we're back at the beginning.
There was
Beautiful.
so much opportunity in that song, though.
He didn't even know how to count.
Everybody is fully
There's
healed.
5 of us.
There are 4 human beings and a little red thing that's flying around.
It is
Yeah.
a sentient creature and it has a name.
This is a story
Uh,
of 5 young
I don't-
men who went into
I don't think I
a
was
Hydra's den.
Damn it!
Um,
See, I was gonna put it in Chat GPT and kind of like plan this out over a week.
Well, that's
I
just the
know.
initial. That's the initial. So keep going. Do your little Chat GPT music thingy, and then if
That's
you
the
do
first
if you
version.
do a good enough performance, I may reward you.
Okay.
Can we all agree though that eventually we're coming back for that Hydra?
I cannot agree to that.
Well, fuck you, I don't really care.
Can we long rest our characters?
All I have to do is tell fucking Ragnar that if he fucking fights that thing, he'll get some bitches and he'll fight it.
Hold on. Hold on.
And this is why my videos are marked degenerates.
Hold on.
Now we
let me-
sing the tale of Ragnar the Red. He went in looking for some wenches to bed.
See, now he
They
wants
fought
a
the
wild-
Hydra and now they're all dead. The poor story of Lux and the Dregs.
I'll pull out
Those
some ale and
eggs.
start dancing with them.
Eggs.
Let me roll. I'm gonna start dancing with the bard to end this off.
So I don't actually have the type of Hydra it is. I'm gonna have to go look it up again.
The Crypt
It
Hydra?
has 172 health.
Oh, we fought things with more health than that.
And each of its 5 heads. Oh no.
Does it have like any regenerative shit?
We wouldn't know that.
Well, we could figure it out
It
later,
can
I'm sure.
do- For each head the Hydra has beyond 1, it gets an extra reaction that can be used only for opportunity attacks.
Are we released? Because I've got.
And a Hydra
Oh,
can
okay.
make as many bite attacks as it has head. which is
Yeah,
plus
let's
8 to
not.
hit, reach 10 feet, 1 target, hit 10, 1d10 plus 5 per head. 1d10 plus 5 per head. So times 5 on that one.
Up to
All I'm
50 damage
saying-
per head. Yeah, no, fuck you.
No,
Wait, 50 damage per head or just
15
total?
The highest is 15 damage per head, but the
Oh,
total is times 5.
I mean, if we bring in the squad and maybe we get Valeria over here, we could do it.
We can
I
go hire some
mean,
mercenaries to
Valeria,
help
not
you.
likely, but you got Elysia.
we could come back in this bitch when I hit level 9 and can summon demons.
You'll have to do some convincing to get me to come back to fight a Hydra. That was
That being said, I am logging
realistically
out.
nice to us.
I've got to go. I would like to come back and talk to it, if possible.
Yeah, I would like to see what the book is about because I feel like that's pretty important.
Like, see if we can free it from its, like,
Servitude.
Kind of trapped there. Yeah. And see if there's a way to do that and maybe recruit it into the...
Valhalla's going to be so lost next episode.
I think it'll be
Anyways,
fine.
hope you enjoyed this session of D&D. Rhyme should be editing this before I actually release it, but you can find the full version on my channel, because I'm just straight up uploading it there. Because Luke
Hi
wants
guys,
to see
sorry
it
for
all.
my bad singing.
Have a good
Later.
You're about to get like 4 edited videos